No, no more, please, no more. The sharp point of my switchblade sliced through the skin of his fingertips. Not too deep, but enough to make it feel like liquid fire was licking at his nerves. His hand twitched and jerked with every kiss of the blade, tiny beads of blood blooming against his skin. I watched, fascinated, as they slid down his fingers in rivulets of red, weaving between the fine hairs and pooling around the chains that bound his wrists. Muffled whimpers bled into hollow screams, the echoes ricocheting off the damp concrete walls. The stench of bodily fluids and copper thickened the air, an odor that would send a weak man running in terror. But to me, this was home, my playground. A place where my monster could breathe, a world of my own design, where the rules of society held no power. Here, I stood above the law that the sheep so blindly followed. Here, I was judge, jury, and executioner. No one was safe from the wrath of the DeMarcos. No one was safe from me. Davy, Rudder, was the current object of my sadistic fixation. He hung limply, trapped in a never-ending cycle of disorientation and pain. His shoulders slowly separated under his hefty weight, tendons straining, ready to snap. Head thrown back, he howled, spittle flying from his lips as one of our soldiers tightened the crank, raising him higher off the floor. It gave me easy access to his toes, where I gave them the same focused attention as his fingers. My blade sliced through the layers of toughened skin like butter. His blood rushed to the surface quickly, aided by gravity and the fact that he'd been hanging for hours already. No matter how much I wanted every crimson drop of his blood to spill across the tiled floor, to revel in the power of watching him take his final breath as the light faded from his eyes, I couldn't. Not yet. Rudder had information I needed, information my father had instructed me to extract by any means necessary. But I had to leave him alive. People would notice if the chief of police suddenly turned up as a mutilated bag of bones or disappeared altogether. Breathing, but irrevocably broken. That I could do. Sparing Rudder's life would come at a price, one he had no choice but to pay. A life of servitude to the devil, Federico DeMarco. I had manipulated Rudder with bribes and blackmail until now, but it was time to show him why my name was feared above all, even my father's. Smoke curled lazily from the cigarette between my lips as I lit it and wiped the bloodied blade against my thigh. With a single nod, I motioned for one of the nameless soldiers to lower the crank, dipping his sliced toes into acidic lemon juice. Bracing my foot against the brittle wall behind me, I watched, motionless, enraptured by his suffering.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.